What an interesting game. What a way to kick off this first season. So now let's see kung ano ang ipapakita sa atin on this first game of the Arellano and La Consolacion College. We have the dark shirts of Arellano, and the light shirts, we have La Consolacion College. And the tip-off goes out. Espiritu caught that one for Arellano, kicking off the game here. Espiritu to Vinoya, goes for three. Early up in the game, caught by La Consolacion. Quick board there by Urmeneta. First point made by John Michael for La Consolacion is now up in the board. Arellano making his way up. And now we have a down under. Tries to go for down under. Meanwhile, La Consolacion quicks up with that message, looking for a pocket. Urmeneta to Villanzona. Villanzona tries to go for three. That's no good. Meanwhile, Arellano drives in the basket, goes for three. Espiritu, that's no good. Back at La Consolacion. La Consolacion, Urmeneta. Urmeneta to Castillo. Castillo looking for a player. Went for the pass. That's no good. Nakuha ng Arellano. That was the first foul of the game. First foul of the game by La Consolacion. Now in the free throw line, we have Anthony Borromeo. Few minutes have only passed. And Arellano still wasn't in the board. Now we have another free throw by Anthony Borromeo. Let's see it. A quick response there by Charles Libang. Charles Libang quickly got that message. Meanwhile, La Consolacion now has the leather. Castillo on the move. Back to Arellano. Now here we have King Vinoya. We have a pushing foul there. The first personal by Vinoya. Now La Consolacion with the ball. Back to Arellano. Anama goes under with a good one. Meanwhile, back to La Consolacion. We have Cordaño. We have another foul there by Joseph Espiritu of Arellano. That's his first personal. Now 7 minutes and 52 seconds in the game. We have 4 points for Arellano and 2 points for La Consolacion College. Quick responses are made there by Arellano. Now heading up into the board, we have Borromeo. Borromeo to Vinoya. Vinoya to Libang. Caught by Borromeo. Di nakuha. Meanwhile, ball goes to La Consolacion. Urmaneta making a play. Look for his teammate. Now, ball is with La Consolacion. Leather being handled by Urmaneta. Urmaneta to Castillo. Castillo tries to go under but no good. Arellano. Now it's with the ball. Anthony Borromeo. Quick catch there by Espiritu. Vinoya goes for 3. That's a good one by King Vinoya. Score is now 7-2 in favor of Arellano University. We have 6 minutes and 29 seconds remaining for the first quarter of the game. Libang goes for that spin. No good. Urmeneta. Now to Espiritu. Arellano with that fast break. That's a good one by Kyle Anama. Now on the free throw line, we have Kyle Anama. Now Urmeneta caught that. Score is 9-2 in favor of Arellano University. 5 minutes and 55 seconds for the first quarter of the second game. Castillo making a play. Valenzona went for that three but was no good. Quick rebound by Libang. Now goes under Anthony Borromeo. Score is now 11-2 in favor of Arellano University. We'll come back to you right after this timeout. We are now back. You are still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup first season, second game of this quad header. Game day today. This is Arellano University versus La Consolacion College. We saw some great kicking off moves there by both of these teams. Now on the board, Arellano is up by 11 points against La Consolacion with 2 points. Let's see how La Consolacion can figure this one out. Urmeneta now on the move for La Consolacion. Now goes for 3, but was no good. Ball is now with Arellano. Leather handled by Anthony. That's a good one by Anthony Borromeo. Now we have Cordaño for La Consolacion. Anama. Vinoya goes back to La Consolacion. Ball is slipped. We have some multiple and now we are back with 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining for the first quarter. Score is 13-2 in favor of Arellano University. Ernal now in court. Valencia went for that under. No good. Quick response by Ongotan. Now on the move, we have Desales for La Consolacion. That's a good one. By La Consolacion. We have some substitutions. Guevara is now in the court. And we have on the free throw line is Antonio. Or Alonzo, rather. Meanwhile, back to Arellano. Geronimo making a play. Goes for three. No good. Quick response there by La Consolacion. Goes under Desales. Now Alonzo. Back to Desales. That's a good two. Meanwhile, back to Arellano. On the move, we have Geronimo. Ernest. Valencia. Now goes for three. No good. Medyo nabitawan by La Consolacion. Score is now 15-6. 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining on the first quarter. We'll come back to you right after this timeout. We come back to the action. You're still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup. First season, second game of this day. Arellano versus La Consolacion College. Score is now 15-6 in favor of Arellano. We have 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining for this first quarter. And we have a double foul here in that rebound. Making their move is La Consolacion with the ball. We have La Consolacion here. Alonzo goes under. Narinig ko ang bilis daw. Quick response there by Alonzo. Now Christian is on the free throw line. Let's see it. We have a substitution. Aloro is now in the playing field for La Consolacion. On the move, we have Joseph Ernal. Ernal to Ongotan. That's a blocking foul. By Desales. Another personal foul. We have a good point there for Arellano by Troy Valencia. Now quick response there by Geronimo. Went for downhill but was no good. We have another personal foul by Desales. Now, for Arellano, we have Geronimo. Let's see it. See another one. It's no good. Caught by Ilaw. La Consolacion now on the move. Desales looking for a teammate. Caught by Madela. Now back to Desales. Ernal. Quick response by Arellano. That's Demetria. Meanwhile, back to La Consolacion. Madela. Now to Aloro. Goes for a point. No good. Now Aloro. Went for three. No good. Back to Aloro. Desales. That's a backcourt violation by Ilaw. Rielo. Hernal. Now for Arellano. Geronimo. John Geronimo goes for two. That's a good one. Meanwhile, back to La Consolacion. We have Ilaw. 14 seconds. Score is now 21-9. 47 seconds remaining in this first quarter. All the way by Arellano. But caught there by La Consolacion. Desales. Ilaw goes for two but was no good. Now in the free throw line. We have a foul by Arellano. Once again on the free throw line we have Rielo Ilaw. Let's see it. That's a good one. Meanwhile, back to Arellano. Valencia now on the move. Sebastian Choi made that quick there by Demetria, securing that basket. We have 18 seconds remaining for the first quarter. Score is 23-11 in favor of Arellano. Huge points and a huge gap here on the free throw line. We have Demetria. Gerband, now Desales for La Consolacion on the move against Geronimo. Desales went for Madela. Madela, medyo nabitawan. We have 5 seconds remaining in the clock. Let's see how this first quarter would conclude. Valencia goes in, making it clutch. Now, score is 26-11 for the first quarter in favor of Arellano University. Really made some good efforts for the foundation and setting up the tone for the rest of the games. We'll come back to you right after this timeout. And we are back. You are still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup. This is the first season live here at San Beda University Gymnasium. As we approach the second quarter of the game, score is 26-11. Great points made there by Arellano University earlier. Now let's see, can they continue and sustain this energy? And as I talk, we have Renzo Aviera securing the first point of this quarter for Arellano. On the move now, Urmeneta. You can see that Urmeneta is going past through those defenses. We have a foul. First foul of the quarter. 14 seconds. Cordaño. Urmeneta. Went downhill. That's no good. Now on the move is Alonzo. Only a minute has passed. Score is now 29-11. Gap is becoming more and more for La Consolacion. Alonzo now in the free throw line. Let's see it. That's a good one. Now, meanwhile, on the move for Arellano, we have Yuan Kamay. Yuan drives under, went downhill, and that's a good one by Yuan. Cordaño now for La Consolacion against Cabotaje. We have a foul there by Anhord Cabotaje for Arellano. Meanwhile, back to La Consolacion, Urmeneta making his move. Tries to go for a spin up against Antonio there. Now Alonzo for La Consolacion. Alonzo to Cordaño. Went for that point, but no good. Now Alonzo, Kamay, Yuan, Urmeneta went for the defense. That is his first personal, Urmeneta. On the free throw line, we have Anwar Cabotaje. Let's see it. With 8 minutes and 4 seconds into the game, to the second quarter, score is now 31-12 in favor of Arellano University. Meanwhile, now for La Consolacion, on the move we have Cordaño and Alonzo. Now to Valencia. Valencia went for the three, no good. Ball is now to Arellano. With the leather, we have Yuan Kamay. Yuan to Cabotaje. Cabotaje went for that three. Now Valencia for La Consolacion. Cordaño making his move. Goes under Urmeneta. Urmeneta with another rebound. A great assist there by Alonzo. Now Kamay goes all the way for Arellano. Was no good. Score is now 35-14 in favor of Arellano. With 6 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cordaño. Now to Alonzo. Went for the three. No good. Now with Valencia with that rebound. Another one. Cordaño. Now Cordaño on the free throw line. Arellano really using all of those fouls. Once again, we have Ail Cordaño. It's a good free throw. Score is now 35-15 with 6 minutes and 21 seconds remaining for our first half. Cabotaje. Meanwhile for Arellano. Now Renzo Abiera. Was no good. 9 seconds to shoot. Caught by La Consolacion. Valencia. Goes for Alonzo. No good. Went for that rebound. It's a good one by Kenneth Castillo. Now back to Yuan. Kamay. And now score is 35-17 with 5 minutes and 44 seconds in the second quarter. Arellano, Antonio, Kabotaje goes for 3, no good. Langit goes for that rebound. Now, meanwhile, for La Consolacion, Valencia. Now, multiple substitutions here for Arellano. We have Espiritu back on court together with Binoya and Anthony Borromeo. On the free throw line, once again, we have Vernon Valencia. Once again, score is 35-17. Medyo lumalayo. Huge gap in between the points. Let's see how La Consolacion can figure this one out. They can turn the tables, or Arellano takes this home up until the very end. We have a foul there. Now Langit looks for a teammate. Trying to find. Went for went back to Alonzo. Meanwhile, back to Arellano. We have Anthony Borromeo. Now on the move is Joseph Espiritu. To Libang. Libang with that spin. No good. Quick rebound by Urmeneta. Urmeneta driving away with Valencia. Goes under. Back to Urmeneta. Urmeneta to Alonzo. No good. Back to Espiritu. Meanwhile, for Arellano, Anama on the move. That's a travel for Vinoya. Score is now 35-18. We have less than 4 minutes remaining for this first half of this game. Consistent points being made there by Arellano. As we can see, La Consolacion won't go down that easy. Now Anama, Castillo. That's a good one. Now back. Meanwhile, back to Arellano. Espiritu making his move. Looking for a teammate. Screen by Libang. Now to Anama. Anama to Vinoya. No good. Anthony tries to catch that one. Meanwhile, back to La Consolacion. Now to Valencia. Bernon to Urmeneta. Urmeneta looking for a teammate. Back to Valencia. Medyo nabitawan. Ball goes to Arellano. Anama goes for 2, no good. Quick rebound there by Castillo. No good for La Consolacion. Back to King. King Vinoya now to Espiritu. Great combination there by Anthony. Score is now 37-20. We have 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining, and we'll come back to you right after this timeout. You're still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup first season, second game of the squad header game, Arellano University versus La Consolacion College. Score is now 37-20 in favor of Arellano University. We have 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining for this first half. We have a line violation made there by Arellano. Ball possession goes to La Consolacion. Aloro with the leather. Aloro with Tongol. Tongol now drives. Goes under. No good. Guevara with that rebound. Meanwhile, Arellano quickly with Espiritu. Goes through that defense. Anama. Now to Libang. Back to Anama. Looking for a teammate. Goes for a two-man defense. Libang with that travel. Multiple substitutions here by Arellano University. Ernal Valencia and Geronimo now back in the playing court. Meanwhile, back to La Consolacion. Aloro together with Tongol. Tongol now making his way to Castillo. Now Castillo on the move. Back to Aloro. Aloro with Guevara. Now ball. Leather is with Arellano. Goes for a three. No good. Valencia. Quick response by Demetria. Ball is still alive. That's an out of bounds. Ball is now at La Consolacion. Diamonon with the leather. Diamonon is all the way but blocked by Demetria. What a stone wall made there by Demetria. Score is now 37-22, 43 seconds remaining. Castillo with that quick response makes that 24-37, still in favor of Arellano with 30 seconds remaining of this game. Valencia, King, Ernal. Back to Valencia. That's a good one. Another two for Arellano. Last 5 seconds for this game. We now have 2 free throws for Arellano. We have Imac Ongotan in the free throw line. Let's see it. It's a good one by Ongotan. Makes that to 40. Four seconds remaining. Fast break by La Consolacion. You are still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup first season, second game of this quad header game. This is Arellano University versus La Consolacion College. We had an intense first half of the game as they kick off with rallying up for their points. And we have yet to see another one on the second half of the game. So a great performance being shown there by Arellano University. Meanwhile, La Consolacion College has to figure this one out on how they would level up with the energy that has been put out by the Arellano University. This cup would like to thank our sponsors, the Collegiate Center for Esports, Stan Sports, and WP Gaming. Once again, we are live here at San Beda University Gymnasium, and you're still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup. And we are back here at live at San Beda University Gymnasium. We can see some fans over at the benches. Now we are at the third quarter of this game of Arellano University versus La Consolacion College. You're still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup first season, second game of the day. Another quick boards there by Arellano. Score is 41-28. Arellano up by a mile of points against La Consolacion. Valencia went for that for Arellano. Meanwhile, La Consolacion, Alonzo signaling his teammates, Cordaño. Back to Cordaño. Now Ormeneta on the move, went for three, no good. Now Valencia. Ongotan with that rebound, no good. "15 seconds in the shot clock. Arellano. Now Cabotaje. Goes up, no good. Meanwhile, La Consolacion, we have Urmeneta going down. Downhill. Now Ilaw. Back to Alonzo. Alonzo tries to go for that layup. We have a team foul there for Arellano. Now Alonzo, Christian Alonzo now in the free throw line. Let's see it. Makes that 29 points for La Consolacion. closed that 30 on that free throw. Meanwhile, Leather back to Arellano. We have Geronimo together with Ongotan. Back to Geronimo. Geronimo to Valencia. Valencia went for that shot, but had some impact there. Now Valencia on the free throw line. That's a good one. See another one by Valencia. You have some moves there now. Meanwhile, back at La Consolacion, on the move we have Cordaño. Cordaño to Ilaw. We have a pushing foul. Pushing foul there by Ilaw. Now Leather goes back to Arellano. We have Geronimo. Geronimo goes for three. No good. Rebound. A quick rebound there by Madela. Cordaño to Urmeneta. Back to Cordaño. That's a travel. Really has to be careful with those switches. Score is now 45-30. We have 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining for this quarter. On the move there for three. That's Anhord Cabotaje. Clean three there for Cabotaje. Meanwhile, La Consolacion now tries to redeem their point. Goes for three. No good. That was out of bounds. Geronimo for Arellano. Geronimo to Cabotaje. Cabotaje Valencia. Caught by La Consolacion. Marcos. Medalla. Back to Arellano. Valencia on the move. Geronimo. Cabotaje once again for three. No good. Vinoya tries to go for that rebound. We have a foul there by John Aloro. Now on the free throw line, we have King Vinoya. That's a good one. Let's see another one. Capping up that free throws with 50 points. Now Arellano is up by 20 points against La Consolacion College. Ilaw. Urmeneta. Now to Marcos. Goes under, no good. Quick rebound there by Ongotan. Ongotan goes all the way. No good. Rebound by Langit. Quick response there by Langit. Meanwhile, Back at La Consolacion, we have Marcos on the move together with Ilaw to Aloro. Aloro goes for 3. That's only a 2-point. Now Langit on the move. Arellano, Valencia. No good. Caught by La Consolacion. Marcos. Marcos looking for a teammate. Goes for Aloro. Aloro back to Marcos. We have a foul there. First personal by Ongotan. Score is now 52-32. Still in favor of Arellano. We have 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on this third quarter. Aloro went for a spin. No good. Caught back by Ernal. No good. Now back to Marcos. Marcos goes up. Castillo easily caught there by Ernal. Ernal to Anthony. Anthony Borromeo looking for his teammates. Now to Langit. Back to Anthony. Medyo dumulas. Slipped away there. Meanwhile, at La Consolacion, back to Valencia. Valencia goes for 3. That's no good. We have a foul there by Jan Aloro. For La Consolacion, now Langit together with Kamay. Back at Langit. Now Renzo Abiera. Renzo to Langit. Back to Yuan. Now to Ernal. Back to Kamay. That's no good. Meanwhile, at La Consolacion, Valencia goes through that defense. No good. Score is now 52-32, or still at 52-32. We have 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining for this third quarter. We'll come back to you right after this timeout. Bringing you back to the action. You're still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup first season. Third quarter of this second game today, Arellano University versus La Consolacion College. Score is 52-32. We have 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining for the third quarter. Castillo for La Consolacion. Caught there by Yuan. Kamay now goes for 3. No good. Caught by Desales. Desales looking for a teammate. Went for Aloro. Aloro goes for 3. No good. Caught there by Anthony Borromeo. Anthony to Kamay. Kamay to Abiera. For 2. Tries to go for that rebound, but was no good. Meanwhile, at La Consolacion, back at Urmeneta, Gonzalez, Anthony Borromeo's quick response. Led that for 2 points. Meanwhile, back at La Consolacion, Trinidad. We have Renzo Abiera there. And now we have 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. Score is 54-32. Tries to go for that shot. Castillo, unsuccessful. Now Borromeo on the move with Kamay. Now, ball goes back or to La Consolacion. On the move we have Valencia. Now to Langit. Borromeo all the way. Raining points there, back to back by Borromeo for Arellano. Now Desales to Aloro. Aloro to Kenneth. Back to Aloro. Goes in, no good. Javiera tries to pass that one. White had a miscommunication. Urmeneta now back at the playing court. And for Arellano, we now have Espiritu back. Papahinga muna ng bahagya si Borromeo. Meanwhile, back at La Consolacion, Urmeneta going up against that defense. We have pushing foul. Third personal. By Ernal. Now on the free throw line, once again, we have John Urmeneta. Let's see it. It's a good one. Really good performance being shown here by Arellano. La Consolacion has to keep up as we approach the final quarter. We only have a minute remaining for this third quarter. Score is 56-33. Now Langit. Abiera. Abiera to Espiritu. Back to Kamay. Yuan drives under. No good. Back to Kamay. Caught by Langit. That's a travel. "39 seconds remaining. 56-33. Now Urmeneta on the move for La Consolacion. Valencia tries to go for that three but was unsuccessful. Now we have Castillo, Kenneth Castillo on the free throw line. Let's see it. That's a good one. Let's see another one by Kenneth Castillo. Capping off that two free throws. Score is now at 35. O medyo nadaanan si Espiritu. Hope all is good for all of our players. Espiritu now on the free throw line. Let's see it. Good one. We only have 17 seconds remaining for this third quarter. We have a substitution here by La Consolacion, now Tongol, back in the playing court. Tries to catch that one by Arellano. La Consolacion has that. 15 seconds remaining. Kamay! Abiera tries to catch that one. You have only 9 seconds left for this quarter. Urmeneta on the move for La Consolacion. Guarded by Ernal. Not making it easy to make a point. Last second. That concludes our third quarter. Score is now 58-35. What a way to pull this one off. We'll get back to you for our last and final quarter. You're still watching the University Belt Basketball Cup live here at San Beda University Gymnasium in Manila. We are at our last quarter. Score is 58-35 in favor of Arellano University. Valencia caught by Urmeneta. Urmeneta to Valenzona. Now to Eronimo. Eronimo to Ongotan. That was a travel. Now we have Tongol and Desales for La Consolacion. Back to Tongol, Valenzona. Now Desales goes for that two, no good. Leather now with Arellano. Eronimo bringing the ball with Ongotan. Valencia, now Anama, back to Valencia. No good. Now back at La Consolacion, we have Desales together with Tongol. Now to Urmeneta. Urmeneta goes under. No good. Caught there by King. Vinoya. Vinoya to Eronimo. Back to Eronimo. To Anama. Anama went for the two. No good. We have a pushing foul there by Aaron Tongol of La Consolacion. Now on the free throw line, we have Anama, Kyle. for Arellano. Makes that his first personal. Anama once again on the free throw. Capping up that free throw with 59 points. Now still up by a lot of points against La Consolacion, 59-35. We have 8 minutes remaining on our last quarter. Missed that shot. You can now see things are heating up as we approach the last quarter. Now Valenzona. Jamonon. Caught by Ongotan. Back to La Consolacion. Tongol has the ball. Went for that to Jamonon but was no good. Fast break. That was no good. Ball goes back to La Consolacion. Jamonon. Back to Jamonon. Valenzona. Valenzona goes for 3. No good. Substitution. Villanes. Stephen for La Consolacion now in the playing court. Geronimo. Pongotan. Anama tries to catch that one. On the free throw line once again, we have Kyle Anama. Let's see it. It's a good one. We only have 6 minutes and 53 seconds remaining for our last quarter. Topping that off at 60 points. 35. Valencia tries to go for that. Now Valenzona. Castillo. We have 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining for our last quarter. 60-35 in favor of Arellano. We'll come back to you right after this timeout. The University Belt Basketball Cup would like to thank our following sponsors: Collegiate Center for Esports, Stan Sports, and WP Gaming. Once again, you are live here at San Beda University Gymnasium. It's the first season of the University Belt Basketball Cup. Up next, our upcoming game, we have the National University going up against San Sebastian College. Catch that one live here on our Facebook and other social media platforms. Meanwhile, we have Arellano making up there at the board. We now have Ongotan on the free throw line. Score is 60-35. Still in favor of Arellano. Really good performance there being shown by Arellano. That's no good. Meanwhile, back at La Consolacion, Jamonon on the move. Now to Villanes. Was no good. Caught there by Ongotan. Ongotan now to Anama. Valencia, back to Anama. No good. Out of bounds for that. Substitution. Now Libang and Kabotahe now in the playing court. La Consolacion with the leather. On the move is Jamonon. Jeffren. Villanes tries to catch that one together against Ongotan. Jamonon. Now to Valenzona. Caught there by Castillo. Valenzona. No good. Caught there by Ongotan. Ongotan driving under Libang. Easy two by Libang. No guards. Meanwhile, back at La Consolacion, we have Castillo and Villanes. Now, leather with Ongotan. Another one by Libang. He just got in, but it's raining points. Villanes goes for three, no good. Langit. Now to Kabotahe, goes for three. That's a good one. 3 points. Score is now 67-35. We have 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining for this last quarter. Things are looking good for Arellano. Anthony Borromeo now back in the playing court. And also substitutions for La Consolacion. Guevara, Alonzo, Madela, and Cordaño now back in the playing court. We now have only 3 minutes and 51 seconds remaining for our last quarter. Cordaño making his move. Goes under. Lubang. Caught there by Borromeo. Kabotahe. Ongotan. No good. Libang. Demetria. Now back in the playing court. We have a foul there by Libang. Now, meanwhile, back at La Consolacion, on the move, we have Madelia. Now to Alonzo. Looking for his way. Guevara. No good. Now Arellano, Anthony Borromeo, and Demetria. Putting it in the basket. Almost at the 2-minute mark here. 69-35. Still in favor of Arellano University. Once again, to all of our viewers right after this one, catch us live with National University going up against San Sebastian College. We have an unsportsmanlike foul here for La Consolacion. Demetria now in the free throw line. Let's see it. It's a good one. Let's see another one. 2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining for this game. Quite a performance that they've shown from start to finish. And let's see what a good ending we have to unfold later. Score is now 70-35. Still in favor of Arellano. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining for the last quarter. Cordaño, Ilaw. Goes under. Alonzo, no good. That's good. We are now at the last 2-minute mark. Now with Arellano University on the move. That's a good one by Kabotahe Aynord. Now Ilaw together with Madela. Anthony Borromeo slipped that one away. Minute and 32 seconds remaining. Ilaw for 3. No good. Guevara with the rebound. We have a foul there by Matthew Langit. We now have Rielo Ilaw on the free throw line. It's a good one. Let's see the capo. Caught by Demetria. On the move. We have Espiritu. Espiritu to Langit. Back to Espiritu. Now to Borromeo. That's a travel. Cordaño, Alonzo for La Consolacion. Last minute for this game. Alonzo went under. No good. Ball is still alive. Langit for Arellano. Kabotahe goes for 3. Really smooth 3 there by Kabotahe. Didn't even touch the ring. La Consolacion tries to answer that one with Ilaw. We are down at the last 10 seconds. What a game that has been. From start to finish, Arellano showed consistency by their strength with security.